Hello everybody, Only DS here, and welcome to the spoiler review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So me and my dad came back from watching a Thursday showing on May 4th. By the way guys, may the 4th be with you. Yeah, there's a lot we gotta talk about from start to finish. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible. But if you guys haven't seen this movie, scroll away or don't even continue on, because there is a lot that I'm going to explain. Starting with Rocket, which is basically like this is like mainly his story out of everybody else of the Guardians, because we know his backstory. We know his how he started, how he became evolutionized because of the High Evolutionary. He went from a normal raccoon to a talking to like walking raccoon. And they have these friends, probably love interest, Lila the otter, Teefs the seal, and Floor rabbit, kind of spider-like. But man, damn, they messed them up so bad. Like, oh man, it's the rabbit one was kind of dark. But anyways, let's move forward. The Guardians are at nowhere. Adam Warlock robot invades nowhere. If you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, if you remember, there was this one post-credit scene where the people that the Guardians stole batteries from, they were working on a pod that would bring up Adam Warlock, which is supposed to be a bit powerful, but we didn't really see a lot of powerful things come out of Adam Warlock, and we'll get more into him later on. But so we get more of Rocket's backstory, and then a little introduction of the High Evolutionary. He wants to perfect the galaxy. He wants to perfect everything. In sort of matter. That's his main thing that he tries to like change, and what he wants to perceive. Then we get to see the Ravagers, more of the Ravagers, Sylvester Stallone, who came back, and then the alternate version of Gamora, who is not in the mood for Peter. Man, did it become so hard? Like, when they had a relationship, and then the Gamora fell off a cliff, and man, just seeing another Gamora, it really is painful. Reminds me of Shrek Forever After, when Shrek meets an alternate Fiona, like strong Fiona, very strong Fiona, warrior, and she doesn't even recognize Shrek. That is what this movie reminds me of. Gamora just pushes Quill away, just like a alternate Fiona. It just doesn't care. Doesn't care like what Shrek is trying to do. Well, of course, until the very end, like they make ends meet. Anyways, so then there's more of Rocket's backstory. Rocket tried to build something to get everybody out, and it didn't go so well because the rest of the crew died, which is pain. It is very painful. It was. I didn't expect Lilah to die. I expected that they all escape and Rocket meets Lilah again, but that certainly didn't happen because that little bastard, High Evolutionary. Man, I was expecting a little ship between Rocket and Lilah, but we're not gonna get that, unfortunately. Then let's jump forward to, and then let's get to more important parts now, which was near ending. Now Guardians went to Counter Earth. Not really. Well, what's different about Counter Earth and the Earth that we all live in is that they're humans, but they have animal like they differentiate because they're more of like combined animal human sort of in between. But I didn't really like the CGI on that. I think it was pretty poor, and I feel like there are some people out there that might comment about the poor CGI on that on Counter Earth. It was kind of nightmarish. When you like, there were two characters on Counter Earth that threw me off guard. Like, is that the best that Marvel could do at this point? Man, Marvel is really dying, and I really hate to admit it as a modern MCU fan. Oh my God. I wonder when they're gonna turn stuff around. I mean, I'm not sure if it's because of the overload of CGI artists, but anyways. Quill meets High Evolutionary. There was a different plan in mind. Quill tries to get the key of some sort from one of High Evolutionary's employees, and then they all escape from the exploding Counter Earth, and we go back to Rocket, who I thought was going to die. I mean, like, I speculated. I mean, a lot of Marvel fans speculated that Rocket was going to die because, like, if he's trying, he could probably make sacrifices, probably make a one-on-one showdown with the High Evolutionary, one for the ages, but I will get right onto that sooner or later, what I think my review of the whole thing is. Rocket eventually survives. So, I mean, he did like medically die for a minute or two, but he wasn't entirely dead, and thank goodness. Like, I was like, oh man, I knew it, man, I knew it. But I thought, I mean, I thought it would be, I thought it would be that, like, accept it. I mean, I feel happy that he's back with Lilah, but Lilah said something. It's not done. Your story is not done yet, and I really love that. Like, because he got more things to finish up. He awakens finally. And man, I could finally be, I was relieved. I was really relieved. Thank goodness. I mean, I could feel, because I could feel Peter's outcries and everything. And, Then there's the final battle. The kids are in prison. Drax has the potential of becoming a dad again. Gets his second chance, which I really love. It's like I loved he was being really playful and trying to calm and get the kids excited and happy. I think that was really heartwarming. And I feel I like this. I like this redemption. I like this redemption. Like he got everything. He got everything. I mean, it's not entirely back, but it's a second chance for him, and thank goodness. So High Evolutionary. It wasn't. As it turns out, it was not human. Once the mask was off, it was just like internal organs kind of like that's another nightmarish feature that they kind of added that I didn't expect. It's like, whoa, this is like Red Skull or Red Scroll. Something from another MCU character. He kind of looks similar, but still, the mask, them taking the mask off. Well, he did get what he deserved, but High Evolutionary is gone. Peter Quill trying to be the last to escape. Everybody else escapes. Rocket does not die. Everybody else is safe on the Nowhere ship. But man, I was so worried that they were going to like kill Peter off. Oh my God. But Adam Warlock saved him. Adam's like, yes. Bad guy turned good. Let's go. I loved Peter Quill. He was like probably one of the main reasons why I watched Guardians of the Galaxy in the first place. Peter Quill is a legend. Oh, they're all saved. No one dies. Thank the Lord. I think I came with like sad speculations, but I'm glad that those stuff didn't happen, and everyone in the every Guardian gets a great send off. Every single one of them. Nebula and Gamora are free and able to do stuff that is out from their past. Like Nebula had a bad past with Thanos, and a very abusive. He had Thanos. He had he was a lot hard on Nebula, but she is good now. She's with the people. Star-Lord and Mantis leave, and this was one final goodbye for the Guardians. Man, the very last one, which saddened me. But it is what it is, and I gotta thank Marvel for that one last movie. And that is pretty much it. Two post-credit scenes. First one was Rocket was trying to remember Star-Lord by "Come and Get Your Love" by Redbone, which was I think it was a great post-credit scene to like as a sort of remembrance of the whole trilogy, how it started, how Peter was introduced. And I think Rocket has great taste. I gotta thank Marvel for that too. Like giving Rocket good taste in music, and old music is great vibes. Second post-credit scene, well, I forgot to mention, Star-Lord gets to meet part of his family, his grandpa, and he went back to Earth safe and sound. So Peter is back to where he is. Second post-credit scene, he's just having some sort of breakfast and conversation, short conversation. Then the words came out saying, "The legendary Star-Lord will return." So it wasn't a total send-off. We're going to see, I don't know if there's going to be any cameos of some Guardians, but we will see. I'm not expecting them to get back together one last time, but we may see a few cameos. Like, tell me in the comments down below for future projects. How should it go? Like, how should their involvement in future shows or movies come to play? But short review on it. It is a 8 out of 10. Not perfect, but just great, and a fun pleasure to watch. I didn't think it was perfect from start. I didn't really think it was perfect start to finish. I think Volume 2 takes it all because of the humor and how well they did with it. Like, I especially loved the humor in Guardians of the Galaxy as well, but I think Volume 2 takes the cake. It was a bit more emotional than Volume 3. I will say that. And like I explained before, CGI was mid. I didn't think it was all great. But Marvel really needs to do better. I don't know if they're gonna get any better after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Next movie is The Marvels, which I'm not really interested in. Not really. Because I think they're starting to fall off. Like, movies beginning to flop and everything. But I just can't wait for Spider-Verse coming up. Also, before I end this, humor was also good, but most of the humor was stupid. I'm not saying it's well. What I'm trying to put my point across is that it's. I mean, the characters had lines that would like make them act stupid, like and childish, but I think it works because like the Guardians, how they act is stupidly funny. You get what I'm saying? Stupidly funny. Like that they try to put their stupidity into some sort of entertainment. And I enjoyed the. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's most of the audience laughed at Star-Lord saying "Open the fucking door," which, man, first F-bomb in the MCU, which I didn't expect at all. But everything else was great. Emotion-wise, great. Character development, great. Writing was great. Not perfect, but great. Just lines were delivered perfectly. Acting was phenomenal, especially from the High Evolutionary. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I think he did well. I think he really I think that was like Oscar. I think he sounded like he was trying to go for an Oscar for that. Like most more than half of his lines were like more of a screaming and a rage and bitterness. I think High Evolutionary really whoever did the High Evolutionary delivered on the acting part. Everyone else was fun and enjoyable. I would give this a recommendation if you are at least a Marvel fan and love the Guardians very much. But that's going to do it right here. I cannot wait for Across the Spider-Verse. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts about it. If you guys got any more to say, I would be happy to reply so that we can talk about it as well. If I missed anything, but that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed. Well, by the looks of it, 20 minutes. Wow, didn't expect it to take that that much, that long. But thank you guys, and peace out. I hope to make a review on Spider-Verse next month, and The Flash mid-June. That's another one I'm going to be hyped for. But peace out, guys. I hope you guys have a great May and beyond.